Howdy folks, Dirtnap's dad, coming to you today as Xing Tian here in the support role in this Conquest match, along with Dirtnap Dan as my carry, and our buddy Yuki as our mid as Discordia. We also have an Al Kwong and an Amaterasu here going up against a Sobek, a Ganesh, Hui, Kali, and a very starry Scylla. So, looks like fun. We got some lots of stuff on one side and no stuff, and same on the other side, lots of stuff and no stuff. So, still don't put a lot of credit into anything out there on that screen, but anyway, getting right into the action here, trying to, kind of cut out some of the fat here on these Conquest videos, so it's just not, not quite as long and so forth. But I also want to talk to you about channel plans a little bit here today. Mostly because there's some upcoming changes, and partly because this really beginning part here I was a little rusty with Xing, and well, you'll see. But anyway, talking about the channel here, and more importantly here is as Dan's in trouble, as well, Dan takes that proverbial first dirt nap. My fault, definitely my fault. There it was just a little rusty as Xing, and well, hey, it's kind of what happens sometimes. You get a little bit of that, skill decay or rust, and oops, yeah, okay. And honestly, as much as I love Xing Tian, the support role is one that I still kind of struggle with a little bit at times, and remembering that on the support, not this aggressive tank up front, just doing my thing and having fun. So anyway, getting into channel plans here. So I've gotten some new equipment. If you haven't noticed, we've already got our videos here up to 1080p, so a little bit better quality for you there. Also got a new microphone now in, so you should be getting some better sound quality here, hopefully, and that will actually continue to improve as I work in and hone in with that here a little bit. But what I wanted to do is I needed to get some additional equipment here so that I can basically look at switching up from these post commentary videos to live recordings for all my stuff. So it was a mixture of needing the microphone, needing the editing equipment onto the new computer, which meant I had to get an external CD drive for the computer. As funny enough as that was, like, really? The only way I got this is on a disc right now, and okay. Well, we got to get one of them too. And then last but not least, I also needed another place to store information, so I had to pick up an external hard drive. So when I'm doing recording of live videos, I can have them all just go to that extra hard drive and not gum up the works on the computer, because it's a lot of space, especially recording at 1080p, doing it while you're streaming sometimes too, getting that mixture in there with that. So also having them record onto, stream off one device and then record to another device at the same time makes it a lot easier for both devices to handle such activities. So anyway, we're looking at making that switch over here, as well as getting more and more onto Twitch itself for our streaming of our gameplay. Spending some time here getting some graphic upgrades as far as just, like our logos and stuff like that. So I've started working on that a little bit here, as I'm starting to feel my Xing out here a little bit. Although Dan's still, Dan's still hurting a little bit, but kind of keeping them at bay and keeping them hurting here as well. But again, just kind of getting back into, I want to do the live stuff. I like the after commentaries for some things, but I want to bring the after commentaries down to more specific moments, so I can say, all right, well, in this instance here is Xing Tian, here's what went well, here's what went wrong, here's the mistake I made, and what I could have done different, or all that kind of stuff, so we can use those videos as more of a learning experience type moment, and then have our live gameplay just for the fun interactiveness, because I love the Smite. I love to play it. I like to watch people play it, and so forth here. So we managed to get back, get our wards, and come back out. The purple buff's up, but hey, these guys are kind of putting some pressure on, and I have an opportunity here to maybe do something. But I'll tell you, playing a Xing up against a Ganesh. Oh, yes, it's just that silence is such a pain in the wazoo. But, you know, we're getting through it here. Let's see, where's Dan at? Dan's hurting a little bit here, but he throws his ult down. I can't quite lock the Hu Yi down. His jump was up, you know. It's an inevitable thing is you know, you got to watch for people's abilities and know when their escapes are up, when their damaging abilities are down, or whatever it may be, and learning to watch for that in particular, and then using that to your advantage. Like, oh, Hu Yi's jumps down. Now I can throw my ult at him, or this, or do that, and be okay, and not have to worry about him getting out, you know, or something to that extent, you know. So paying attention to that is very, 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 very key. So here we're just kind of, all right. Oh, there's Dan. Okay. Sometimes I do forget that I pick up Guardian Blessing and I just kill things. Especially, you know, here's Xing. I want to keep my passive, you know, fully stacked all the time. So I am hitting minions with abilities here. As Ganesh getting aggressive here on Dan and oh, I don't know. Video skipped there a little bit. Sorry about that. Using Share Factory to trim the fat out here, and instead of getting to the next stage, which I'm almost there. Almost there. Oh, Ganesh, what are you doing? I'm like, hey, Ao Kwang, hey, ping, ping, hey, look at this. Yeah, get that. Come on, you got it, right? You got it, right? Come on. Like, seriously? Okay. All right. Get that. Just throw the ability out. Keep that passive going there a little bit, and head back to base. But always, you know, throwing that out, not necessarily to keep the passive up there, but, you know, just to get some extra damage on those minions, just to make sure that my minions win that little battle there. Then I get out of dodge. So coming back here, oh, there's the Ganesh ult. Okay. There's the Hu Yi ult. Well, I'll just stand over here and, yeah. Your circle's bigger than that little square. You might want to cover the whole inside of it. So we get a nice throw in here. Get Ganesh in under our tower, and Dan has just enough juice, just enough to finish off that Ganesh. Now, Dan, go ahead and get back, because if you even stray out of the tower, you're just going to croak for good, just for dirt nap's sake. I can handle clearing away. So let's get out here, see how well we can clear a lane against the Hu Yi. So, alright, you know, here we go. And I'm full strength. He's not, so he's playing a little cautious, you know, like, hey. You know, just kind of, oop, hey, gotta hit that arrow. That's not a good one to miss. Couldn't quite reach him with that, but again, you know, just wanted to kind of keep focus here on the minions. Not trying to win the minion pressure here. Just trying to kind of keep stuff together a little bit. You know, keep some lane integrity, as I like to call it. You know, like, okay, now he's got his partner back, and I don't got no minions, and oh, but there's Dan. He missed his arrow, so I'm feeling pretty good. Ganesh, what are you doing here? Oh, hi, it's your ult again. Well, we'll just wait for that. Okay, now that that's done, you know, I love the Ganesh ult, and hate the Ganesh ult. One of the reasons I love it as this side of the fence, and one of the reasons I hate it from the Ganesh point of view. It's just like, God, throw it up, and then, like, there's just no follow-up from anybody else on my team or anything I can do, and yeah, they're just standing there in the middle of it, waiting for it to fall down. So we got the Kali pings here, and not quite sure where she's at, you know, or if she's coming our way or not, but you know what? Let's go ahead and throw a ward up, because wards win games, you know? Let us know when bad guys are coming, or even help us land some attacks as we see them coming out of the jungle where we know they're coming from, and then we can time our attacks just right. You know, I've seen so many people with so many different opinions on that, but look, wards win games, and really, she had beads? I'm like, what? Like, I knew the Hu Yi had beads, but of course, she had beads too. Like really? Alright, nobody else? Okay. Yeah, nobody else. Alright, high five, you know? Gotta double check that, gotta pay attention to that. As Ganesh gets me out of that, but at least it didn't use up the ability, so I still have it, even though it was kind of a little choppy. That's another thing with playing Ganesh, is, you know, you tend to get that little bit of, you know, where your abilities are like, wait, did I just go or did I not go? I thought I went. No, I didn't go. Okay, I'll go now then, right? Wait, still? No, yes, no, and okay. And Xing's jump's always been buggy just to begin with, so. Alright, just kind of chopping these guys down, and yep. Let's go peek inside here, and Dan's coming out. Let's go ahead and pick up the old void buff here, because buffs are good. It's good experience. He's going to go in onto the red side here. I kind of come in over the high side because I want to put some wards out. Oh, there's the Ganesh. He's putting wards out too. Alright, well, hey, look, I'm going to go do what you just did, buddy. Now we know that we did what each other did. What we did. Something like that. But alright, back out to the lane here. Ganesh is all by himself. Uses his dash, though, to get back to relative safety here behind his minions. As Ao Kuang picks out the enemy jungler there, and Kali goes down. Alright, goody. So I don't know where the Hu Yi's at. As Dan places another ward down, but hey, there's the Hu Yi with our double ward presence that we find. So yeah, sometimes you do put a ward out that kind of covers up another one because you're just not sure how long it's been out there. And Ganesh, come on, like really, just kind of eat some time off from there. Kind of kept him in that Hu Yi ult as long as I could, and when I got him in the ult, I spun to the long side so I could throw him across the length of the circle. Because all too often that Hu Yi ult, which I don't play a lot of Hu Yi, is actually a kind of a harder one to hit a little bit. It's not difficult to hit, but it can be challenging at times to get people stuck in it. If you don't have them marked with the crow, that gives them that extra slow. It can be hard here. So once again, I'm showing Hu Yi that hey, I played this guy in the solo lane. I can keep minion waves down pretty decent at least. I'm not gonna outdo the hunter here per se, but I can kind of keep things mixed up long enough as Dan gets back in with a nice bounce there to finish off the minions. Hey, that counts too. All right, getting back to it here. So let's take a look here as we're coming up on the 14-minute mark. I am 0-4. Our team is 8-5, and we're kind of pushing for a nice little gold lead here, which we're still maintaining after I pick up purple and head back to fountain and come on back out. So again, just trying to trim the fat down here a little bit. Save me some time trying to figure out what to talk about. As I spend 30 seconds going back to base and then running the whole way back out the lane. But these are things that again, I'm working on for the Conquest videos because they do get a little long, and it's one thing if there's something important going on while you're back there, or you get a good death screen, camera or something like that. But I want to start to trim the fat out on the Conquest videos as we go along here, for your sake. Hey, I've seen more comments just saying, it's a little long, or hey, where's this particular moment at? Because I don't want to watch the whole 42 minutes of a Conquest match to see the good parts, So here, grab the Ganesh and also pick up the Hu Yi who beads too late, and that, my friends, gets him in trouble because I'm still after him. Where you at? Silence. Yeah. That's the one thing I love about Xing Tian is, oh, you think you just went through your tower and you're going to be safe back there? Yeah, no, I'm going to just 3 my way through, maybe take a hit or 2 from the tower, but I'm fine. You're not. And then I got my 1 to finish things off, or even my 2 if need be, but yeah. Gotta love the Xing Tian silence. Alright, so we got Ganesh pushed back under tower here. I'm going to say, like, my wards are down, and I got a ward on me. I'm very, like, oh, hey, Scylla. We had the enemy missing middle call. I see her as I go in to put the ward up, so we're okay. As Scylla makes a good rotation here over the lane to help where the Hu Yi is, well, was sent back home. He was naughty. Had to go home, take his time out. Now he's allowed to come back out and play. He's on his way back out, and Scylla is just going to go ahead and whoop, back to mid lane, and voila, Hu Yi's back. Magic, folks. Just magic. That was actually kind of cool. I mean, you know what? I like seeing good play on both sides of the field, because when you see good play on the other side of the field, it means you're up against good players, and it makes the victory all the sweeter, right? So, hopefully we can work our way to that here. It's still a close game. It could still very easily go either way at this point. But I wanted to try to keep pressure there on the Huya. See the elephant? He's low health. Can I just throw him back to Dan? Oh, let me get out of that. You know, just looking here, what can we do? Can we get this elephant? He's almost dead, but now the Huyi's got his place on. But the silence in to finish him off. Now, can I save Dan, though? That's the most important part here. Oh, Huyi not feeling brave. He could have went in on that, and he probably would have killed Dan. He might have died for it, because, you know, I'm pretty healthy. But he could have got Dan. So coming back here after I back out after that, we do end up actually losing tower there, which was mildly surprising because we've been doing pretty good, and like we don't even have any damage on their tower. You know, we got twice as many kills as a team. Our gold leads up to almost 3,000, and we're losing a tower. Like, what happened there? Like, okay, like, all right, we just haven't quite been getting objective as well. Oh, we got the Sobek in behind us. I hear the call. I know it's there. I'm like, wait, we got solo lane and duo lane? Like, what the heck is going on in this game? Like, all right, let me get my wards back up. All right, I seen Sobek going back in, so are we kind of back to normal here? I don't know. Let's just be careful because, you know, we got towers down and we have extra people in the area. Yep, there he is. Here he comes, ulting his way in. I'm going to go ahead and throw the sprint up to keep Dan out of that. I think, looked at the shell, but ended up not going with that one. I felt like I could get Dan out with the sprint. Use the ult here just to kind of get some separation from my team, and then back on out because, well, I'm a hurting old puppy here. But I'm not going anywhere just yet as Dan kicks in his ult. That puts Sobek in a bad spot. Let's try to lock him down in that so he's taking maximum damage out of that effort. Yeah. Anyway, fall back here to Yuki at my side, giving me some cover and fire. But I'm going in, Yuki. I'm going in. I'm going in. Cover me. Well, all right. I'm coming back out now because, well, that guy's shooting me, and it's not so much fun anymore. But can we get the Sobek here? He gets picked up in the Discordia box, and that's like oh yeah, like where is he at? Where is he at? I'm like, come on, you got it right. Like, no, oh come on, I was kind of waiting to try to give it to you. Yuki's like, I'm not following anymore. I'm like, I am a little bit, but yeah, I'm not anymore. Scylla's here, so all right, I'm done. I'm out. Like literally, I'm out. Right? Whoop, hey, not sure how he missed that one, but now that I'm safely out of dodge. Go ahead and back to base, come back out, get my wards out here early, and yeah, gank right lane. I like that idea. I'm just kind of putting the, you know, kind of chilling here with him a little bit, waiting for the Al Kwong here. Oh, that was a good jump. Thought I could get my one off on him there before he went. So here I'm just kind of waiting, like, oh, you're not coming out that way. No, I was okay to use my 2 there just to ensure that death. Alright, so we're heading into the middle here. I did try to take a quick bead check there. Get the Scylla. Try to just kind of keep her out of the picture for a little bit because we all know how much damage she can do in a team fight. Get some pressure on her. She thinks I'm after her and whoop! Waste the ult. I'm like, oh honey, you flatter yourself. I'd already done pushed you off. I wasn't really paying much attention anymore at that point. So looking to see what we can do here. Trying to keep an eye on that Kali because I know that she can also be a very dangerous one here against my team as our ult kicks in here. And I'm just like, wait, give her some time. Al Kwong with the nice throw up in the air, wasting some of her ult time. We're looking at her here, ladies and gentlemen. There she goes. Amaterasu takes her down. Hey, Ganesh. Yeah, not quite the best place to go is, you get the silence treatment too, buddy. Yep, sorry. Alright, so, trying to get back to the tower that we actually like need to kill as we're 2 towers deep in under Phoenix with out taking them out, but we will go ahead and take their purple buff here and ooh, hey, are we going back to the gold here? All right, well, Dan auted, they disengaged. Sobek's like, oh, I'll go the other way. Up there's a Huyi over my head. I'm like, do I want to go that way to that group? Nope, Dan's in trouble here, so let's see if we can't save him. We get our 1 out on the Huyi. Up there's Scylla. Alright, you guys want to play over here, that's fine. I'll lock down this corner. How about that? Dan, if you want to fight with me, come over here. I'm kind of stuck. Oh, Scylla, though. Scylla! There we go. We ain't going anywhere as Sobek's back in, but, you know, I just really haven't seen the damage coming off him so much at all. I'm like, yeah, I'm like so back, I'm done with you, buddy. I'm done. You don't do damage. I'm not a big damage guy, you know, against you either. It's just going to be a silly slap fest between the two of us. Let me make sure Amaterasu can get out here. It is time to pull back. I port back to base. And now, hey, back on out here. It looks like they did pick up the Gold Fury out of that mess, and that was okay. I'm looking at that. Just looking at what's her name there. I can't even think of it. Oh, Ganesh. Goodbye. Alright, there we go. Wow. Yeah, I can't think of her name now to save my life just because I went to say it and didn't say it and now I don't know. But hey, anyway, we're going to pick up some experience here off these mid-harpies. And then I'm going to come out around here and I'm like, holy archers! And Yuki's like, I got it. I'm like, well, hold on. I want to stack my passive fully. That would be nice. You go ahead and pick up all the stacks now. Alright, so that was a quick 12 on the passive there and heading deep into... Oh, look. Slap fight. Slap on. Slap off. Hey, I got some friends though, buddy. So, not quite the best position for you, but alright. We're not quite ready to dive there. So we're going to back off and get things resituated back at base. So build-wise here, we did go Guardian's Blessings off the bat and then into Stone of Gaia. There into the Traveler's Shoes, which I love here for Conquest. Then went into Sovereignty and Voidstone and are going into one of my all-time favorites, which is just, you know, Gem of Isolation. Because, you know, hey, look, if I'm playing the role of controlling the battlefield and what's going on with my enemies, I want them slowed down. It's Kali! That's who it is! Kali! I remember now. Once again, getting away at a sliver of health, but hey, Hui, hey, you want to fight? Hey, I'm talking to you. Hey, excuse me, sir, excuse me, where are you going, sir? Hey, I'm back here. Hey, sir, hey, I want to talk to you. Hey, look, me and Amaterasu really want to talk to you. Where are you going? Hello. Well, Kwong had the final word in that one. Alright, hey Ganesh, how you doing? Just throw that bubble out there for my allies so that they don't have to worry about his ult. But hey, here's a group, you know, let's go ahead and lock them down. Oh, Dan comes in with a timely ult on that lockdown. That's going to give me a kill in there somehow. Alright, I'll take it. You know, hey, gotta get some kills as a Guardian, you know. Just for good measure, right? You know, I'm not Ganesh here, I ain't giving them away. But I'm like, hey guys, this, you know, we're kind of got this tower behind us here. Let's do this, drop this quick. The call for Fire Giant goes out, and it's just like, you know, we're wasting a lot of time dropping this tower. Let's go. They're all coming back up. The only one that was up was Ganesh. There's the Hu Yi, and we're just moving in on it now. This is going to be a tight race here, folks. Alright, so let's keep an eye on the mini-map. We do have one ward back there. I was out of wards. I couldn't throw any down here. I felt like this was the right call. But I know they're coming. There's Ganesh. There's Hu Yi. Fire Giant's health's getting low. We got this, right? No. Actually, I think, watching it in hindsight here, I think Sobek just came up and used an ability on him. So, yeah, that didn't go well. Not only did we lose the Fire Giant, but, you know, Dirt Nap Dan taking a dirt nap again. Who else is down there? Oh, Yuki. Oh, I'm the only one from Team Dirt Nap here still up and kicking. So let's put some defense here on the tower. I don't know if we can hold it, you know, with their buffs, but we're going to make them pay for it, at least, that's for sure. Oh, Ganesh gets away from the root here. Really wanted to get him stuck there under tower. But you know what? Hey, sometimes it's okay to go into a Hu Yi ult towards the end of it. Alright, just kind of get in there and mix up for my guys. Give them some time to do what they're doing and try to get some body blocking in there. Is Scylla, though, landing that crush. Kind of hard to get away from that at times. That's a big circle in a small jungle. Alright, so let's just... Alright, there we go. Let's try to give Amaterasu some out here, but I just... Like, look, you gotta want to get out at the same time. I can only do so much to help you get out before, if you don't get going, you ain't getting anywhere. So, get good and get out. No offense, our Amaterasu was a good player. But, you know, and it's a mistake that even good players And players like myself still make. You know, you're in there. You know, you got a buddy with you, but I'm like, get out. And they're just not getting out. And, you know, you got the Sobek in there every time you think you're out. Nope, pluck, you're back in. So it's not easy, you know. It's a dynamic game. But here we got the fight here trying to defend Phoenix. And I'm going to go ahead and scurry back home. I do make it back in, get healed up, get working on my buy here. With the amount of crowd control that this team has, I did decide to go ahead and finish off my build here with Spirit Robe, get that extra mitigation in there whenever I'm facing that crowd control damage. Even like here, hey, that's got a slow on it. I'll take some extra mitigation right at that point. Heck yeah. Alright, you know, got to think about these things. Hey, what the heck's that menu? Well, I don't really care about him. Let's get over here and see what Sobek's doing. As my jump back's a little weird. Get the one on him to silence him, as, well, he would have been silenced, but Amaterasu had to have the final word in that argument. Hey, Scylla. Here, Scylla. You don't know what you're running into. That's an Ao Kuang. But with a timely 3, she skedoodles out away and leaving Kali in her wake. But I'm going to go ahead and sprint. I know she's got beads, but that's still going to do some damage. And she's low enough that, you know, between the two, and maybe her beads isn't up. I don't know. But there she goes. Amaterasu takes her down. And hey, we wanted to look at mid lane, but, well, this is a nice juicy tower. Let's go ahead and take that. We got Yuki already pushing up mid. Amaterasu calls for the retreat because she's backing. So I'm like, okay, let me just drop a ward. Yuki does back up. I'm going to come in. Well, I already know how Hu Yi and I work. You know, he doesn't want to talk to me. So I'm just going to skip past him here. Get up to Ganesh. And I'm like, oh, Hu Yi. That's Ao Kuang. Have fun. I'm going to go up here and pick on your elephant who's picking on my friend. Oh, there's the apple. He's not feeling too good now. He feels like he's the greatest, but he doesn't look like he's in a great spot to me. Oh, the dash. He might be out. Maybe. Amaterasu's got that speed on, though. I don't think so, buddy. It's hard to get away from that lady. It just really is. She's a persistent one. All right, Hu Yi jumping out of Dan's ult here, and then Dan jumping away from it. It's kind of hard to keep track of which Hu Yi is which Hu Yi when you got two. Like, I was just thankful that their ults were different colors. Because, yeah, that would have been a pain. Here's, we get our pressure going on up the mid lane here. Oh, Sobek again missing that dash ever so slightly past the Amaterasu there. Alright, well, that's a level 20, folks. We got a full ability build. We're still short here on our item build by a tier. Got the gold, but we're just looking for the opportunity here as, oh, Dan taking the dirt nap again. Well, it's in his name. That's what he does. He gives them, and he takes them. Or as the folks on the Defend Middle Lane podcast would describe him as, he's a Jonathan. He carries hard and feeds hard sometimes, too. He's just a hard player that, you know, is good, but just, you know, you can't always just do what you want to do here. I just kind of wanted to use the ult to peel off of the Amaterasu. Yes, we're definitely in retreat mode, Amaterasu, but you gotta do it for me. I am fine. I peeled. I'm getting out of dodge. I'm okay. I'm Xing Tian. I got roots. I got leaps. I got silences. You know what I mean. We're okay. We're okay. We're still fine. Alright. Now, okay, let's go ahead and get the sprint. Like, oh, well, we're just not going to get out of that, are we? Like, I wasn't quite sure how we sprinted out of that and then didn't get out of that. But, hey, that's how the life goes sometimes. The cookie crumbles and doesn't quite crumble the way I'm like, yeah, come on. No, we can get this now. Right now. Let you know, not waste any time this time thinking about it. Let's just get in, get it down. They only had Sobek and Kali up. It's a good chance that they're not going to be able to come in and get it a second time, right? Lightning doesn't strike the same spot twice, or does it? Well, not in this case. So the attack middle lane calls coming out here. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm going to call that as well. I'm going to start pushing up here with Dan. We got some ward coverage, right? I'm going to throw some wards out. There we go. Oh, nope, there's a Sobek. Oh, you're distracting me from putting wards out, buddy. Now I'm not doing my job as well as I should have, but oh, poor Sobek in the wrong spot. And you should have never come in, because now I know my ult is good enough just to do that. Beads or not, you're going down, buddy. Oh, that felt good, because I was just like, I think I can get that. Like, I'm going for it. I'm pretty sure I have just enough distance with that ult that I can spin up and get that. Let's go ahead and not worry too much about the Phoenix here, or even Scylla's Crush isn't even doing that much at this point anymore to me. I'm feeling pretty good defensively here. Where are we at defenses? 194, 148 with something up, 178 in that range. Guess it depends who all's around me, right? I mean, from anywhere from 83 down to 83. Getting some busts there. 128, 148 seems to be the happy medium here, as we're going to tank the Phoenix a little bit here, so we can... There we go. All right, that one's down. We got the Sobek ult there again. You go ahead and throw the sprint out to allow the Exodus off of that, and there he goes. All right, let's go ahead and go right lane here with the Amaterasu call. Drop this Phoenix here as well. And ladies and gentlemen, it is not looking good for the enemy team here. Things are not looking good at all. Kali comes in. I go in. Kali's in trouble, but she slides away to the back lane and gets away from my root. But just not in a good spot overall as we go in. And there she goes. There goes another... Oops. There goes our dirt nap, Dan. Taking a dirt nap again. But hey, we're moving in on the Phoenix here regardless, because the only one left alive is Ganesh. And, well, nothing he can do, as down goes a Titan. We win 43-20 with a almost 12k gold lead. And did you see those final stats? It wasn't till about 75, 80% of the way through that match where I'm like, huh, I haven't died yet. I wish I hadn't noticed that, because, you know, Murphy's Law, now I'm paying attention to it. But anyway, that's a victory. You even got a godlike chest out of that. High five here. So let's take a quick look. Feel free to pause on the stats if you want, because I'm not going to myself here. But we'll go through, see what all we get here. There's your scoreboard. 5-0-23. Living the dream, folks. Living the dream. Alright, we still kicked out 20k damage. Still mitigated 37, which was a nice healthy mid number there. Amaterasu up at 70k in there. Let's go see what we get in our godlike chest, and the answer is experience boosters. It's like the worst booster. Like, I don't care about experience, but hey, I use them when I play with the kids, help get their levels up, because, you know, we didn't forgot about that's there. But yeah, I used Share Factory today to kind of trim that video up, so props out to them. High five, everybody. So, hats off to you here. Oh, let's just go ahead and pause that. But hey, hit that subscribe button down below. Click the little bell for notifications. Head on over to Twitch. Add an _ PS4 to the end of my name. I feel like I'm trying to say an enemy. But anyway, add that _ PS4 to the end of my name. Hit me up with a follow over there. And keep an eye out. Team Dirtnap is on the rise. Remember, when it comes to dirt naps in particular, you got to give them before you take them. Right, Dan? Peace out, folks.